And we're good. Yay. Things are thinging. There we go. There's our phone magic, you silly phone magic. You are taking a while. Yeah! There we go. Also, why are you doing that? Stop it! There we go. Better. It is working now. I like when things work. Don't you? Also, now that the phone magic is phone magic, is the phone doing anything else silly? No. Yeah. Now, I mentioned a bunch I don't really like Undertale as a game, but I do like its music. There we go. Yeah. Nothing is broken. When nothing's broken, they work. This character's ass, but her music's great. A lot of vibing. My head is heading, and my head was already heading, and I had to spray my room with insect repellent because the ants are starting to come out. And it seems that like virtually every aerosol ever just causes me head trauma immediately. So, you know, that's fun. I don't know why ants are in my room anyway. There's no food in my room. I cleaned. What do you think this is? Asmongold's place? Quit it. Ugh. Alrighty. Let's see, is the volume fine? Yeah, the volume's fine. Alright. Let's not get on to our next 5 songs. For no reason in particular, I've decided to just have my music keep on shuffling as we duel with some masters. Yay, look. We're dueling. That's funny. I feel the need. You know what? I'm not going to change. I am not going to change it if it ends up on a Master Duel song. Ironically enough, we're just gonna leave it. We're just gonna let it rock. That's funny. Matter of fact, let me go over here. Go here. Go there. Go here. Hit this, and oh, nothing explodes. Bam. Alrighty. Now that's out of the way. Oh, let me move, not the whole thing. Just the shin count. You. There we go. And then that one. That one's a tiny bit over. Yeah! I could put it here. And we'll just put it over here. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, alright. Anyway, my brained there. Let's go back here so I can get the recap. What do we draw? 2 Lordly Loads, a Maxi, Driver, Lubellion, and... Alright. Lose Lubellion, grab Magma Hut, place Lordly Load, grab Ether Barrel, normal summon Ether Barrel, grab Drill Beam, alright. Send a White Dust on... Oh, you're boring, never mind. This is boring! I wanted not boring. All that just to get rocked anyway. Yep. And the rock did nothing. Because they're boring! Oh god, it's double oh lord. The fast forward can't fast forward fast enough for me here. How are you doing? Ah! Head hurts! I'm fine otherwise. I should probably move chat up from the thing. Oh no, wait, chat's fine. Yeah, chat will chat in a moment. What I should do is move myself. Yeah, that's how you know my head is exploding right now. There we go. Hmm. I kind of want to move some stuff. If we're gonna have the music here, let me grab.
I'm interested in this.
Oh, I thank you. He's only the leader of the Totodiles, though, nothing more. It is always a good day where I get to hear Robert Belgrade serenade. Alright. A Robert Belgrade in the ear is always worth it. Man. Holy jeez, this is still going on. Alright, I would like a Duel Live that's not a Fiendsmith mirror match. That is, there are certain things I just don't want other people to sit through, myself included, quite frankly. There we go. Okay, let's get a Duel Live that's not silly. Alright, we want more fun stuff. Also, let me know if like the music or anything is too loud while it's chilling. Yeah. Alright, try it again. Let's get a fun Duel Live this time. Alright, we want fun. This is Totodile. That was fast. He turned into a scorpion! Okay, we're slightly not boring. This is an interesting hand. We have Maxi, Druisworm, Seravis, Nadir Servant, and Wedju Temple. Twitch is acting up? Yeah, that checks. How long will it be before I have to ban another viewbot? Let's see, what do we got? Oh, never mind! Come on, the hand was funny. God, Pete Smith is so boring. Alright, fine, we'll just get to the duel. Yeah, matter of fact, I already did, yeah. Ooh, yay. Ah, that's so boring. Oh well, let's get to our dice rally. We're not even going to check our dailies, alright? We don't have time for that. Let's get to dueling on some dice rally. I have been using Melodious as of late. I finally finished this deck. I've finally been working on it. I've been having a lot of fun with it. So yeah, we will stick with it. Could also probably use some cleaning up, right? Because there's no cross out and there's no called by, and I usually have a lot of these other hand traps in there for cross out target reasons. But hey, it's not the end of the world. You know, we're allowed to be silly during this event, you know? So, let's go. I'm in the way of the person. You can't see their name yet. It's Perry. It's Perry the Platypus! Perry? Okay, I'm going first. Ah, look at that over there. Oh god, we're starting with an extra card in our hand because of his... Oh no. Okay, you know what? This is pretty good, actually. We opened with first movement and ostinato. That is... crazy. Alright, so first movement. Ash Blossom, that's fine. We have ostinato. Check out the only replay, you might like it. Maybe. You know, we're in the middle of dueling. Let's see, let's get Baka. I think we want to send Refrain and Soprano, if I remember. Ooh, I love this song. Yeah. And then we summon our other Refrain. Bam. YouTube is not letting me send the Master Duel ID. Probably because it was like, oh, here's a random string of numbers. We should probably make sure you don't show that. Which makes sense. There we go. There's Refrain in our hand. So we can scale couplet at pets. You can drop emotes on me from Twitch if you want. YouTube doesn't do that, though. Sadly. That'd be fun. I wish YouTube would do that. So we're going to Concerto. We're going to get a Trois. I think I want you, you, and you. There we go. There's a Trois. Let's see. So now that my scales are scaled, what should I do? I can use Soprano if I summon Sonata here. We can get Schuberta. Here we go. Which intro music? There's a lot. Target someone. I should have done this earlier. I always forget about this part, sending like Shapino or whatever else I need into the grave. I have a lot of good stuff in my hand. Bam and bam. So can't be destroyed, targeted, or destroyed. I kind of want to get Bloom Harmonist and do more, but I think I should probably stop there. Actually, yeah, no, I should stop there. Yeah. Let's be a bit smart about this. A bit. Keyword, a bit. Alrighty, Perry, what you doing? Bum, bum. Bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Duster. There go my scales. I'm fine with that. Well, I'm not fine with that, but it's alright. We're not indestructible. Arya prevents battle destruction. LG is the one that... I'm not gonna ask that. LG is the one that prevents effect destruction, but that's only for the monsters, not the spells and traps. They're pendulums, so they don't get affected by the protection. Sky Striker Airspace. Oh, this is going to be annoying. Oh, the song. That song. Yeah, okay. You meant the Street Fighter 4 song. Okay. Alright, there's Rose. I think my goal here is to banish as many of their spell traps as possible. That's probably going to have to be what I do here, right? Do I want to Ash this? Actually, yeah. Let me Ash. Ooh, yay. I gotta play Skullgirls more. Also, let me, hey, there we go. Alright, there's kinda. Can't do anything because she can't target my cards, so we're not worried about her effect. Bullet summon in the event. I will check it out afterwards. Well, you can't target my cards, so they're gonna target their own monster on the field, because my cards can't be targeted thanks to Arya. I had an event, I had to show one of my friends. My friend likes Marincess. And I ran up against a Marincess player that wasn't playing Crystal Heart. And they just... I'm not sure why they weren't playing Crystal Heart, but it made it so that it was really easy to just bounce back their stuff. Alright, let's go back there. Now what? Target a Sky Striker spell in your grave, add it to hand. No, ma'am, I don't think you will. I think I want to banish those right now. You know what? No. I will use the Ghost Belt. I'll hold on to the banish just in case. No. Oh, matter of fact, hold on. Do, 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 do. Alright. Gonna take a little bit of damage here, but I'll be alright. Yeah, go ahead. Ouchie. I'm gonna wait for the end of the turn before I do anything else. I think I did. It's okay. Yeah, we're gonna wait for them to use their effect. End phase. Yeah, now's as good a time as any. What to get rid of? I think I know they have multiple link monsters, so I don't care about that. So we're gonna target some of the spells. And now that's gonna force them. Oh no, wait, they're not activating. They. Okay, never mind. Well, that helps. Since they chose not to activate, we will return. We will return. We will stop with that. We will send Shizuku and Airspace back. Those are gone. And Etoile and Schuberta come back. And we'll get rid of those just to be... Actually, no. Let me get rid of the spells and traps. Yeah. The spells. Get rid of those. You don't need those. Here we go. Alright, my scales are gone, but this is lethal, assuming that's not like something silly like Mirror Force or whatever. And if it is something like Mirror Force, it's not the end of the world, actually, because we can just use Etoile to bounce everyone for safety. Yep, there we go. Good. I am so happy to have a deck that, like, puts up with Sky Striker's bullshit, man. So many of the decks I play don't, and they're a really annoying deck to deal with for most of the decks I go against. Yeah, let me check the replay now. Oh, let's get a roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Please not a monster. Crap! Those are the worst when you need to start with monsters. Alrighty, let's check out the Duel. 4844809 Alrighty, we got a dice rally looking like... Can I see the details? I would like to see what we are using. We are using... Ooh, DD. This is going to be cool. Up against... What are we going up against? That looks like... Just by looking at it, that looks like one of the Pendulum, the Odd Eye structure deck. Yeah. With a bit of the Pendulum Magician stuff. Alrighty. We have high life points. They start with... Boop. They start with Monster Eye, so they can add a polymerization, which their deck can actually utilize somehow, which is kind of silly. You have Ghost Ogre, Savant Copernicus, Dark Contract, Nightmare Throne, and Imperv. Alright, we're starting with the Throne. We're grabbing Kepler. Oh, using Throne to grab Kepler. That's a... I never thought of that. That's a good idea. Yeah, it's just a fiend with 0 attack and defense. Oh. Grabbing our other contract. Put down Contract of the Gate. Here's Griffin. Activate Griffin. We take these two. The Gilg. Yogi Mesh. Set our scales. Pendulum Summon. Kepler, Griffin, and Copernicus. Copernicus sends away that's slime, right? We make Caesar. Yeah, it's slime. We take Caesar, go Caesar into Tell. No William. Take Tell and Guild. the Gilg again. We send Lamia. Slime activates. Goodbye. Here's Genghis. Do it again. Using Gilg and Lamia for another Genghis. Griffin comes back. Griffin activates again. Ooh. Caesar is back. Hold on, is that not Oh, I see. Alright, Gilgamesh. I love this song. There's Maki next. And we take Kepler and Griffin. And our final Gilgamesh. A lot of Gilgamesh this turn. Alrighty, our end board is we have an Imperm Gilgamesh, who I'm not as familiar with DD, so give me a quick moment. I'm going to read through some of these guys. Link summon battles an attacking monster. Its owner is special summon to DD, but yeah, we're probably all a bit too familiar with Caesar. So I know what Caesar does. And then Machinex is once per chain, when a monster your opponent controls activates its effect, detach to or destroy a contract and attach it as material. Once per chain, so that's kind of annoying. So you have essentially 3 slurps. Good to know. So we start with the polymerization. There goes Caesar. We're going to activate to try and get the polymerization back. That's where Ghost Ogre comes in. Alright, Poly still goes to hand. Let's try it again. Here comes Caesar again. There you go. That Gilgamesh is a thick boy. We're going to place our scales. Here comes Machinex. We destroy a contract. That can take back row. Is that just any card? I thought it was only monsters. Yeah, when you're, no, when a monster card your opponent controls activates its effect. That's, dude, some pendulum interactions even confuse me sometimes, not gonna lie. That seems like it shouldn't work that way. It's a pendulum, it's not a monster, it's a trap, it's a spell trap. Why are you able to slurp it? That's confusing. And not gonna lie, if this was like in a paper tournament, I think I would have called the judge. That's kind of silly. Yeah, and you just do it again. Yep, slurping them up. One more time, why not? Huh. That's so weird. See, I like pendulums. I don't think that's the interaction I would have expected. I use pendulum decks a lot. I don't think I would have thought it works that way either. Yeah, well, there's game. Yeah, neat duel. I learned something. Good to know that. That's gonna be good to know if I ever run across a DDD again. I don't run into that deck too often, but yeah, I'm actually glad you showed me that, because that's not how I would have expected that interaction to work at all. That was kind of silly, not gonna lie. Yeah, I would have been like, wait, why does it work that way? Speaking of replays, I have a ton of videos on my channel going over my old replays if you would like. I usually don't save just any replay. I usually save ones that have either funny moments, interesting moments, or like good gameplay decisions for me to like go back on and think about. Alrighty, sadly, I'm going first, and I say sadly because, as you might know, Melodious is a deck that is notoriously xenophobic. Doesn't become a pendulum until after it's resolved. That's silly. I would not have made it do that, but I'm not a game designer, so what do I know? Yeah, this is a problem. No joke. What would be the best way of doing this? I still want a normal refrain. If I normal refrain, I can get couplet. I can use couplet, get concerto. I can at least make Schuberta. I think I should do at least that. I can't really do much else because this fucking frog is on my field. Well, that's a problem. Uh-oh. Okay. So, I can at least put Lizardos on the board. To get rid of it. Oh, missed the timing. Yay. Don't you just love Yu-Gi-Oh? Was that a win? It is a win. Damn. See? We learn something new every day. You'd think I'd be used to... If I had a DDD field spell and a fusion monster, I would have screwed my opponent. I think they were already screwed, not gonna lie. Hello? Game? Okay, there we go. I can't use that right now, actually, so no joke. I think my best course, option here is to try and small world for a hand trap. So I think we're gonna target Shapina. And then we're gonna banish Duel spell, and I think that can get me Valor if I remember. Ooh. Could get Herald of Orange Light from that. Could also get Droll. Yeah, let's grab Herald. Yeah. Unfortunately, yeah, starting with monsters for this event, I probably could not have picked a worse deck to try and go through this event with, but I literally just finished the deck before the event started. Or, like, in the middle of the event, actually, because I was using Pendulum Editions beforehand. Would have had Fusion Xe Link out on the field. Yeah, what does that do for DDD? It's a deck I've always been interested in, but just never got around to trying. Not for any particular reason, just like other stuff I was way more interested in got released or whatnot. Primite Roar. He's loud. Dippity. Uh-oh. Look at him. Alright, we're drill beaming. We're getting... Okay, good. I don't care if you get rid of that. Thank you. I want you to get rid of that. You did me a favor. Fiendsmith Requiem. He has been tributed. He is special summoning a Fiendsmith monster. I am going to hope he doesn't have much else. Because I did not have the hand state to try and correct this. Saint. If you control no face-up monsters, or the only monster you control are light fiends, special summon a Fiendsmith token. Huh. I didn't even know that was a card. So you can probably go into another Requiem from the token, I assume, right? What is a Requiem? One Light Fiend? Yep. I haven't played Klonoa in a while. I should. Alright, he's gonna banish Orange Light. I don't care about that, honestly. I prefer you banish that than Soprano. Alright. If your opponent special summons the same type of DDD that you control, you take 1,000 damage and can't special summon any monster of that type again. Oh. Yeah, again, DDD is a deck that is like relatively rare. I don't see it too often, so. Nope. Here is a rock. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. They still have a normal summon. Do they have anything that's... No, not looking like it. Alright. I would love... What would I want? I want Refrain. I want... I can't use First Movement solo. I can't use Ostinato. Soprano can grab herself. No, I can't grab herself. Trap that Snatch Steal. Oh, we can get more damage out here if we at least do this. Can make Typhon. Do I need to make Typhon? You know, I think... Yeah, that's right. I would have to use the rock for that. I kind of want to keep the rock because big number. You know what? Let me do damage. And then I'll summon Typhon. There we go. And I don't need to return anything right now, so we will wait. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. If I control the DDD monster, you can target an opponent's monster and take control of it. Can attack it, but it is treated as a DDD monster. Imperm. Alright, probably Imperming Typhon. Yep. Can they do anything? Lurie! Yes, they can! Tribute. Outcome Requiem. Oh no, Lacrima. Forgot about that. Yeah. I forget this card is in the game now. Shuffle Life Fiend into the grave. Or, yeah, into back where it goes. Back home. Oh no, he's hot! Out comes the Engraver. Into sequence. Now we shuffle. Yeah, this is... I don't think I have the combo, one card combos necessary to be able to put up with even a small Fiendsmith board, unfortunately. This might be GG. But let's see. Is this all loud? No, it's not loud. Okay. How are my temps doing? Yeah, my temps are doing okay. It has been relatively hot as of late, so my room is hotter than normal, which is causing my PC to be hotter than normal. It's, you know, it could be worse. Sent to grave. Target card on field, send it to grave. Yep. Typhon goes back. Oh, to grave. Not back. Silly. Desiree comes back. Desiree gets equipped with Agamunde. Gets equipped with Sequence. Gets equipped with Requiem. Bam. More! Or is that all he has? Yeah, that's it. Poor Soprano. That was a lot of damage. And a face down. let's see what we draw at least. Ostinato. That would have been great the previous turn, but also the event doesn't hurt DDD, but kind of hurts when you get the monster. Oh yeah, the monster starting in an awkward position has also been a problem. But yeah, he can just negate this and I'm boned. Like I said, I was using Pendulum Magician before I started using Melodious, and Pendulum Magician doesn't really care, right? Free material for Link is free material. Melodious, on the other hand, yeah, we really don't like having other monsters that are not Melodious. Yep. Bonk. Yay, I love the song. I'm trying to think, what other of my decks could I use for this event? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yay! This has been a very fun event, though, I will say. This event has been phenomenal. Let's see, which of my other decks could I theoretically use for this event? Let's see. That's Voiceless Voice Melodious, which is not complete. That's Stun. This is Supreme King Melodious, which is not complete. Blue Eyes, I'd have to shift around a lot. And theoretically, you could use it, though, if you just use the Blue Eyes as a rank engine. Right? Rank 8s and stuff. You can do that. And Fusion. Yeah, you can do Blue Eyes. You're getting the +1.5 life points. I had a match where me and my opponent had half life points, so we had to deal with 2,000 life points like we were in fucking Duelist Kingdom. That was fun. Yeah, this event has been very fun. I hope they do more events like this. Buster Blader, Blue Eyes. Let's see. Centurion is just a straight up no. Dragon Link. How much Dragon Link could be used? Let's see. Let me go to my like more normal version of Dragon Link. Hey! Let's see. What would I change? No Max C's. Less Lubellians, and then I just change some. Yeah, Dragon Link would be fine. Oh, this is, Bissio Horus. Yeah, I've been meaning to get rid of this deck. It's fun, it's silly, but yeah. I just made room for some stuff and some other stuff, so. Blue Eyes Horus. Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, Blue Eyes Horus would probably be fine. Yeah. Yeah, this is not my more Horus version. This is like when they added Light and Darkness Dragon. This version is basically untouched. Let's see, Skull Servant would probably mostly be fine, right? Yeah. We gotta have to remove some stuff, but you could make it work. Yeah, you can make it work. Most of the stuff that's like limited here is non-engine, so that's fine. Oh, there's my other Blue Eyes. Yeah. Yeah, here's Horus Blue Eyes. Yeah, this would be fine. Yeah, this would be fine. I'm not much of an Xyz person, so, you know, anytime an event comes up where, like, that's one of the main things, I'm always, like, a bit stuck, because I don't have that many Xyz-based decks. Synchro was always my preferred extra deck type. Synchro and Link. Punk. I don't have the new cards yet, though. I have them marked here. Because you need 3 Rising Scale and, like, 1 Damn Fever, usually. I can't wait to actually get those, though. Punk is probably... You'd have to change the synchros, but they could be decent as like a, as an Xyz Link deck. You could probably make it work. That's Pure Supreme King. That's not finished. Code Talker would probably be... You'd have to remove some stuff, but you're completely fine. You are literally completely fine. this is virtually the same thing. You're just missing some cards. What you got? Small World. You can probably still bridge stuff from other stuff. Yeah, you're completely fine. I would imagine pure Math Mech would probably be a bit more hurt from having the circulars gone, but yeah, Code Talker's fine. Yeah, there's Math Mech. Like I said, it's probably a-okay. And yeah, like I said, I was using Pendulum Magicians. I just swapped out the... What did I put in here? I think I took out Baron and Borreload. I put in, like, Dark, Sprite Elf, and something else. I don't even remember. But it was working. Yeah. And my last deck here is Dragon Maids, which I imagine works completely fine, aside from the Light and Darkness dragons that you need to get rid of. Yep. I can't wait for the new Dragon Maid cards. That's gonna be fun. Oh, yeah. Like I said, I've been sticking with Melodious. Just because I have it, right? Like, I finished it. I want to get more used to the deck. That's what you do. Let's go. Actually, let's not go. Give me a quick moment. I need a bathroom break. I'll be right back with you. Alrighty, I'm back. Boop. Hit back. Yay. Alrighty. Now let's proceed. do 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 do. Bing. Alright. Sometimes I wonder, I like to screenshot the opponent's names that are in the language I can't understand and translate them. I'm not going to do that this time because we're in the middle of a thing, but I will remember to do that later because it will be silly. Alright, going second, we open Herald and Ash Blossom with Arya in hand, which is pretty good for pitch because that means if we get Shapina in the combo, we can use Shapina to add her back. Tistina! I have no idea what this deck does. That's once per turn. I'm gonna say no. Fuck it. I know they're like, what, 10s? That's it. I have legitimately ran across this deck exactly one other time. Alright. No. Maybe I'm doing good here. I have no idea. I've never seen this deck before. I don't know what they do. Okay. Now, can I get Refrain, First Movement, or Ostinato? Sonata. Not the worst thing. Yeah, I can make this work. Ish. I can do things. Ash Blossom. Ah. Damn. I think I'll leave Couplet there. I don't think I actually want to summon Sonata. I kind of want her in my hand. I think we'll just wait. Also, we have a Demigod of Tistina. Alright. She's all special summon now. Yeah. Here we go. Divine Domain Bastina. Oh, I can face up monster. Hinge face down, add it to Stina. Okay. They now have this funny looking crab thing. Looks like Shen Gao ran on crack. The bird is back. We blew up Ash. Here comes Play of the Sistina. Okay. Send away Crystal God. Outcomes returned. Here comes Play. Bring the God back. Word to the God. Here's the breath. Here's the taint. Here's a rock. Okay, we can do things. That's a problem. Or is it? There we go. It is now no longer a problem. Boop. Hold on. Bam. Baka into refrain. Bam. Activate. Add to hand. I can't use Shapina because I used a non-light monster this turn. I could add Couplet and we get another card. From hand or grave. We do have a lot of fun friends in grave, so let's do that. We can special summon Soprano. Oh, never mind. I was about to say Soprano can bring back Ario. We can use Concerto to bring in Etoile. We can go into Etoile. We can then bring Arya back to hand to do a bunch of other fun stuff, but they made that decision quite easily for me, so yay. Oh, what's that? All-Seeing White Tiger. I don't think he sees that much. Alright. That wasn't that bad. 5. Half life points. Alright. Ragman. Oh no. He's covered in rag. Going second. Alright. You know, as weird as it's been, having all the, like, cross-out targets, they've been actually handy as actual hand traps this event so far. Alright, we open Nib, Refrain, Ostinato, Concerto, Imperm. That is a very silly draw, not gonna lie. And they open with Goddess of the Third Eye, who can be used for any other fusion. It's a fusion substitute. We have a face down. There goes the Ankh. Okay, this gets a bit tricky now. Is that 60 card? Yeah, it is 60 card. There's the Unstoppable. He's gonna end. Alright, so he's gonna end here. He's gonna get a trap on board. So I need to burn his negate. I'm probably gonna use the Imperm for that. I'm gonna be in a bit of a problem though, because he could use this to blow up the whole board. Yeah, this is gonna be a bit tricky. First movement solo. That helps. Alright, we need to burn a negate. Alright, there's the negate. Okay, so let's first movement. There we go. We special refrain. There we go. Add couplet. Do 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 do. This is still tricky. So if I set down couplet, yeah, I think I have to set down couplet now. Actually, I think I might have boned myself. No, I have ostinato. Yeah. So you know what? We're not too terrible actually. Yeah. Does that suck? Yes. I still have ostinato. Hopefully they don't have ash blossom or something. Not looking like it. Alright, that helps. Alright, what to send? Let's send soprano and... I've not used Shapina. Soprano Shapina. There we go. We can activate Baka first. Couplet. And refrain. I still don't know what that face down they have is, which concerns me a little, but we will be fine. Bam. Nice. Let's activate here. So we can send another name to grave. Let's send Sonata. Let's activate here. So we can add our other concerto. Let's... I'm thinking we use concerto. Do. Yeah, let's use concerto. Make a trois. Do. Baka activates. We can special soprano. There we go. Now we can use these two sopranos to make Schuberta. We could also use them to go into Bloom Harmonist. If I go into Bloom Harmonist with them, it's going to be super vulnerable, but honestly, the protection might be more worth it. As if Bloom Harmonist doesn't get interrupted here, this was a good idea. If she does, it was a terrible idea. That's how decisions work, right? I believe that. Get out! Target 2 monsters your opponent controls that were special summoned from the extra deck. Shuffle them into the extra deck. Well, sir, I have bad news for you. No, sir, I don't think you will be doing that. Alrighty. Our board's empty, but we remain with 2 bounces. Wasn't able to summon, but the 2 bounces will be useful. Get out. That's a fun card. That's the Downward Magician and Friends. So let's see. Destroyed by Millennium stuff. Alright. See, this is tricky because they're essentially a bunch of like free special summons that's like really hard to interact with in most meaningful ways, but because Melodious bounces, it's generally fine. But the thing is, they can still normal summon some things. I don't know what else they have that they can potentially normal summon that might screw me over or not is the issue here. There's Segenjin. So he's going to try to special summon himself. When he's special summoned, and add a Millennium to hand. Yeah, I'm going to see if this works the way I want it to work. Let's hit this. There we go. And we will return you and you, I think. Temple's back. He can place it in the spell trap zone. Can he still summon it? No, he cannot. Oh, wait. Doom Dragon. If the special summon, target a face-up monster on the field, place it to the back. Well, can't do that, so he's going to end up with a monster on the field, but not really much else he can do with it. I think we're good. Does he have nothing he can normal summon? I guess not. He can use Exod to shuffle the pieces back. Okay. Yeah, battle. Alright, well, I'm gonna be hurting, but I think we'll be fine. Yeah. Doom Dragon can't do anything, and Wedru Temple doesn't really help him in this circumstance. Yeah, I just need to summon another dude for some damage. Do. Do. You know, there is one monster I have not summoned too often. I don't get to summon Bloom Diva all that often. There we go. Nice. 1-2. Uh-oh. Okay, you know what? That's not that bad if he's just chilling in the extra deck. That's not that bad if that's just in my hand. You know what? We will take those. Let's do... I don't know how many more. How are we doing so far with our dailies and whatnot? We're probably not high on destructions, because, yeah, this deck doesn't destroy too often. 5 more? Yeah, you know what? We'll do 5 more times and finish this one at least, I think. Old Atem. Alright, going second. Or maybe not, if they make me go first. Okay, no, we're going second. Yo, bro's pedicure was on point. And the kids couldn't have seen it because my big old noggin in the way. Alright, we open with Ash Blossom, Arya, Cannon, Nib, Couplet, Triple, and the drop-off added to our hand. Yep. Alrighty, Old Atem. Rhoda. Alrighty. No. Alright, let's hope it doesn't get any worse than that. Triple Tactics Talent. You're either gonna draw or peek at my hand. Peeking at my hand. Alright. They would probably get rid of... probably my own talents, to be quite honest. I think that's what I would get rid of. That or Nib is looking like the smart answer. Or Couplet. Couplet would also be a good idea. Yeah, they chose Nib. Alright. Heroes! Okay, that explains why they got rid of Nib. This is going to be annoying. Yeah, because they're going to be sitting on Plasma, and that's going to fuck over a lot of this. Ooh. Alright, you know what? While they are, while the heroes are doing their superheroing business, let me clean my glasses really quick. You know, like, it's funny. I always mention this to my friends, but yeah, it seems like you never touch your face at all during the day, but your glasses just end up getting so dirty regardless. The funniest part about taking off my glasses is that my camera tracking is going to be more accurate than it ever will be before or after. My camera hates my glasses. That's fun. Not that I blame it. It was like a relatively cheap early Logitech webcam that I got. And I needed to get while I was getting my GED. So I was like, yeah, you know, this is the convenient option. But yeah, it only webcams. There we go. Yeah, it only webcams at 720. Even a little bit more would probably help a bit. Oh god, my head is starting to head again. I swear, like this whole day it's been just like, I'm here, I'm not, I'm here, I'm not, I'm here, I'm not. Alright. DPE. I am familiar with that one. He's dipping. Also, I gotta rearrange my stream thingy here because I noticed Music Bee is being silly and will not let me move it. Actually, matter of fact, hold on. Bam! Oh no, what song is it? Do 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 do. There we go. Look at that. Oh god, he's big. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Yeah, there we go. Much better. I don't know why it does that sometimes when you're like editing implements on OBS, and sometimes they're like fine and editable, and sometimes they just forget that they're editable. I don't know how else to explain it. Also, that means I could probably... yeah. There we go. Move myself down a bit. Get pencil on the screen a bit more. Dark Law! Darkest Night. Oh yeah, is this the new guy? Monsters your opponent controls lose attack equal to the original attack the material is used for this fusion. Can make an attack twice. If this special supplement... This face-up special summon card in the... I was reading that! Leaves the field by opponent's card effect. Target a fiend or warrior and special summon it. Alright. Out comes Malicious. So let's double check these real quick. Make sure these are working all A-okay. Alright, there we go. We're good there. We're good here. Yay. Herald of Orange Light. Well, that would have been great the entire previous turn. Alrighty. What can I do here? I can couplet. I can grab something. DPE is going to blow something up. But I think I'm just going to have to make do. I have talents in hand, so he knows I can... I can talent if he DPEs. Yep, we add Concerto. Alright. Here's Baka. We're gonna take Couplet, and I think we're gonna put Arya in there. Here is Baka. We're gonna Baka. We're gonna Couplet. Okay. Our scale is back. And we're gonna special summon Soprano. There we go. We can add Arya back. There we go. I have Herald in my hand, so he needs to be careful with what he does. Etoile needs 3 materials, correct? Yes, she does. Well, that's what Cannon is for. That's fine. Activate Soprano. Bring out Etoile. Baka first to get Soprano. Couplet second, we get a draw. I don't even know if he has anything in the grave that he could use. Not gonna lie, I kind of zoned out. They're heroes. They do hero stuff. I was more concerned with the plasma than anything. Oh, that's very nice. Alrighty. Ooh, if I normal summon Arya, when she returns, she will be special summoned, and that will give me some protection. I could also normal summon Herald, use that to get LG on the board, and LG will help as well. That targets, right? It does not target. It is a non-target destruction. Okay. So, let's... That's if it's removed, yeah, by anything. It special summons a fiend. And I don't think Plasma can be special summoned, right? Yeah, not the standard way. Okay, I have options. I'm not confident in those options, but I do have them. I think... What can I do here? The Arya would be really nice for the battle protection. Schuberta getting rid of stuff would also be nice. I see. You know what? Yeah, I think I should just get rid of as much stuff as they possibly have. Schuberta needs another Melodious, correct? Yes, she does. So We will normal Aria. And we'll use Soprano. Yeah. We will make Schuberta. There we go. And I will start getting rid of some of their stuff. We will get rid of... What to get rid of? Probably all their key monsters, right? So let's get rid of Plasma. Let's get rid of Stratos. And let's get rid of Denier. There we go. And now I want to use a Toi. Alright, there goes DPE's effect. But we have Herald. No. It's fine. We use a Toi. We will target you and you. We will return to the hand. I don't want him back because he's going to do an effect. So we will return you and you. Those get banished. We'll come back at the end phase. DPE will proc to revive right here. Yep. Let's talents. I think I just want to draw, to be quite honest. That's nice. That's really nice. Ooh, we can special summon Aria if we do this. Yeah, let's do that. Now we have some battle protection. I'm going to small world the couplet into refrain. So we're going to target couplet. And I think what I want to do is hit Valor. And Valor will let me get to any of my other ones if I remember correctly. Yes, it will. There we go. And Etoile comes back. So Schuberta and Etoile are back. And now I have 3 bounces as well as target protection and battle protection. We're going to drop off. That was massive. Alright, DPE comes back. I don't think he can do anything right now. He can special summon a Fiend or a Warrior. He has a couple of options of things he can do with that. Battle phase, alright. Going straight for battle, which makes sense. That's fine. We will activate Schuberta. We will get rid of Shadow Mist, Ferris, and Vion. I think he can still blow up, because I think his Destroy is a non-targeting. But I think we are in the clear-ish. We have some setups that we can do for protection. He's probably going to get rid of Etoile. Aria would also be a good option, because then we can get destroyed by battle. Aria would probably be a better option than Etoile, if I'm being honest. No, chose Schuberta. Alright. No, I will not return. Yeah, because Aria can't be destroyed by battle. Bonk. Alright, Etoile comes back. Refrain, that's a good one. DPE comes back. Nice. Let's normal refrain. We can add a Melodious from deck to hand. I'm going to pick LG. There we go. And I'm going to Pendulum Summon immediately, I think. I don't think I want to waste any time here. Because now, we have Destruction Protection. So, we can activate Couplet. We can get Concerto back. We can activate Concerto. Bring back Schuberta. Using our scales, of course. We'll put her in the extra monster zone. Just so we have some free space, just in case. Yeah, we will activate Etoile right here. That's fine. Go ahead. Himself. Not gonna work. Thank you. And we'll banish this refrain. That's it. Nope. I don't even want her gone. Yeah. I just wanted you to destroy yourself. Because now I can do this. Bye. Nice. Alright, and now we wait. Refrain comes back. We're probably going to be taking a bit of damage here, but I think I'd rather take a bit of damage more than anything else. DB can't come back because he's vanished. He's not in the grave to come back. Yep. Wait a minute. Matter of fact, target a fiend or warrior in your graveyard. Well, you only have one, and he only activates an effect when he's link summoned, which this will not be. Droplet. Ooh. He's gonna stop the Etoile. Or stop the Etoile or stop the Aria so you can get my guys from battle. He sent a monster, so I can't activate any monster effects anymore. Targeting the Aria would probably be the better option. Nope, target the Etoile. Alright. Well, now what? Bonk. Bonk. Yeah, he's a bit stuck now, isn't he? Yeah. Because now, on my turn, I can banish Etoile and Schuberta. And reset their abilities. So yeah, we're in a very good spot right now. Yeah, he's in a bit of a pickle. Is he gonna end turn, or did he just like rage quit? And he just like left. Hello? Mr. Sir, are you okay? I'm gonna click old Flame Wingman here. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, there we go. Oh, there it is! There's finally a fucking... Oh, he waited till end of turn to do that. I'm about to say, you know, it's been a while since he had a really dumb view bot decide to pop up. Once again, I appreciate that Twitch decides it is a suspicious viewer, but still decides to show its chat message on the global chat. Why not just inherently ban all suspicious users? Or not ban, but like block their chat from popping up on stream. I wonder, would that be too hard? You think that would be very simple? I think that would be very simple. Anyway. Alright, that was a good duel. Alright, what do we get? Please not a monster. Reverse trap! Until the end phase, all effects that add or subtract attack and defense are reversed. Cool. Probably not going to end up using that, like, at all. I will be back very quickly. I have to take another bathroom break. Alrighty, I'm back. Let me turn this off. It has been relatively cool today. But I had my fan on because I had to fucking spray my room with insect shit. But it seems fine now, so we're good. Alright, 4 more duels, let's go. I wonder what that says. Oh god. Oh, I was about to say, I was getting concerned for a moment. I didn't see that much in the text there. This hand is... Okay, I have ostinato. Whew. Although, not whew, if this gets negated from like an Ash Blossom or something, because Harold doesn't have a partner in crime to protect it. Looks like we're good. Okay, great. So, we send Baka, we send Refrain, we send Shapina, or Soprano, not Shapina. Wrong one. Here's Baka. Droll and Lockbird. That's a bit annoying, but I can work with it. Do I want to stop that? Yes. Because I need some others in my hand. You know what? Yes. Yeah, I'm going to stop that. We're going to send away Couplet. Yeah. Now we special Soprano. Yeah, and Soprano adds her back to my hand. There we go. There's Concerto. We Concerto these 3 for a trois. Baka. Refrain. And my scales are scaling. There we go. Alright, refrain comes out. We can send some friends to grave. Let's send... I think I'm going to send Shapina, and I'm going to use refrain and soprano to go into Bloom Harmonist. And we'll get Aria and LG that way. Let's get rid of... I don't need both of these. I also technically don't even need the reverse trap. But not gonna lie, it would be really funny to have it just in case. So let's do it. Aria, LG. There we go. Nibiru. Well, I have bad news for you. Yeah, not gonna work. Alrighty. Special summon from deck. A little too late for that. Getting rid of this would always be nice, but if I remember correctly, he's not a starter. You can discard this card, add Ankh. Never mind, he is a starter. There's this guy that does this guy things. I don't really care about the rock. It's once per turn. Yeah, let's just get rid of this engine. The reverse trap for this would be very funny. Aria, LG, Etoile, and weirdly enough, Bloom Harmonist in the main monster zone. Alright, so we cannot be targeted nor destroyed by card effects. He has one of those. If I remember correctly, or not even, let me reread here just in case. Once per turn? Sounds good to me. No. There we go. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Rock that shit, homie. This is such a great remix. Go Giga Gaga Gigo. Oh, that no, I don't want him. No, not a monster. No. Crap. Well, this is a problem. Yeah, you're good. It has been relatively okay these past couple of days. Rock that shit, homie. Oh boy. Alrighty, 3 more duels. It's gonna be really tricky starting with this thing, though. I would have preferred not starting with a fucking vanilla. I get it. Yeah, let me finish this water and get my other one before I actually get to the next round. You know, the worst part about starting with a card like this is that, like, I have to have my opponent go first to try and for them to get rid of it as quickly as possible. But I believe in myself. Only a little bit. Yay! Best Pokemon song! Let me get my other water bottle now. Alrighty. Bat. Yeah, it's like, I left for the day. I don't want to leave again. Leave me alone. Someone. That person's name is Someone. I have never been more afraid of a chatter in my life than right now. How did you even get that name? That's not, I'm not even gonna, bro, that's worse than the name Anonymous. That is worse. That is way more horrifying. Yeah, this is gonna be a bit tricky. I really, oh, that's a problem. Okay, what's my best course of action here? I think I'm gonna triple tactics and just try and get rid of some stuff in their hand. I don't think I can do much else, unfortunately. Starting with a monster on the field for Melodious is never a good idea. Oh! Uh-oh. 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 Okay, I'm at least gonna get rid of that one and hope for the best. Let me at least place down cannon, and I'm gonna wait. I think that's what I'll do. Your pen name? Yeah. Oh, fuck me! He top decked! Son of a bitch! He top decked it! God damn it! Well, this isn't a problem! Uh-oh! Oh yeah, that's... I think I've had it happen exactly one time, and I don't even remember what game it was on. Uh-oh. Concerto. Okay, I like that. I don't have any monsters to use it with, but I like it. No joke! I think I'm better off just swinging. Sir, I want that. I'm not going to be using monster effects. I don't know why he took that. Here comes the slime. This thing, during damage calc, your opponent battles. Well, I don't think so. We're just gonna stop all that funny nonsense and just get rid of you. There we go. Ba-ba. Alright, he's adding a Ra. I have Ghost Ogre, though, so I might be able to save myself a little bit. Yeah, Rainbow Dragonite is a bit... Well, actually, you know what's funny? I was about to say it's a bit intricate of a name, but, you know, considering your name... Like, really? Is it that much more intricate? It's an extra word. Crystal Girl! What the hell do you do? Oh, you're getting another slime. She looks adorable. I'm going to eat her. Into All Mirage. Alright. See, the worst part is I have Ghost Ogre, but I don't want to use it because he has triple tactics. I end. Now Crystal Girl is Crystal Girling. The slime is back. If I can just get, like, something. Yes! That changes things. I don't remember what that other trap is, but I don't need to remember. Nice. Alright. couplet. I still don't know what that is. I'm assuming it was the other continuous track that was in his hand. I don't know what the fuck else it could be. All I know is, it makes me horrified. I hope it's not imperm. That would make me sad. Alright, Concerto, into Baka. Okay. I just realized I need to start building my deck from the other way around since he has an extra monster zone occupied. Disconnected for some reason. You're good, bro. Yeah, I need to start building from left to right now. Alright, we'll grab a Trois. Baka first. Add Chapina back. Ooh, we got Ostinato out of that. That's pretty good. Yeah, I've been using Melodious for this event. I still don't know what that face down is. It scares me. It keeps glowing, and I am afraid. Alright, I can't activate her this turn or next turn, but just having Chapina engrave for later is going to make me a bit more comfortable. Oh yeah, he could also tribute the Almirage. Generator, yeah. Generator's neat. I kind of want to make it again, but try it with like other stuff. Yeah, I do Runic Generator. It was neat. I'm not an Xyz person most of the time, so best course of action. I think we can special summon these two. Let's see. What do I want to do here? I think. Yeah, you know what? I think if I just special summon these two. There we go. And I think I'm just going to try for Bloom Harmonist. And Shining Sark. Neat. I like Shining Sark. Shining Sark is... Wait, I can't Bloom Harmonist! I forgot! I used the fucking Lizardos earlier in the... I'm an idiot. Okay. Not the end of the world, but yeah, that was dumb of me. I completely forgot about that. Yep. Reading is hard. Okay, you know what? Let's think of it this way. I didn't accidentally not use Bloom Harmonist. I now have 3 materials to bounce with Flowering Etoile. Think of it that way. Uh-oh. I don't know what that is. Stop scaring me. Stop putting face downs. Okay, so what can I do here? He has Ancient Chant in his hand. I think he can... Okay, never mind. They're ending. Okay, you know what? We will take those. Got a little game. Give me a sentence that rhymes with even. Brain is braining right now, but if you give me a bit, I probably got you. I'm trying not to go for the obvious Steven either, right? I'm trying to be a bit more intricate like than that, right? I listen to rap. I'm a rapist. I'm never going to say that again. I don't know why the first word in my head that's coming up that's not, the other one is Cleveland. Fell in love with a girl from Thailand, found out she's Steven. Hey, some people quite enjoy that. I'm some people. That's me. I enjoy it. Hey, wait a minute. Idea. Bam. There we go. See, I fixed it. And if I remember correctly, okay, we are in a much better position. I'm going to do some banishing for myself. I will feel more comfortable if they have certain things that are there that are not. Okay, there we go. I'm going to activate this again really quick. Send away the concerto. Or not send away, grab the concerto. See? No mistakes, just happy little accidents. That's fine, because the slime comes in, but I'm not worried about that. Yeah. Because now, I can do this. Unless one of those is imperm. Doesn't seem to be. Okay. Metal Reflect Slime. Ah. That is a name I've not heard in quite a while. That's fine. Alright, Etoile and our Bam. I'm gonna put her over here. Since my generator ain't generating main face, who's still playing Raw in 2025? This guy is, apparently. Honestly, those are the people you need to fear. The people who are still playing their pet decks, those are the people you need to be afraid of. Alright, we got a tribute in for Egyptian God Slime. Alright. No, I don't think you will. Oh, yeah. Triple Tactics Talents. Probably gonna draw? I would draw. No. Take control of one of my monsters. No, sir, I don't think you will! Oh, also, give me back my talents. Thank you. Alright. True Sun God comes back. He's gonna eat. Yeah, good night, bro. Here comes Millennium Revelation. Mine be on Thursday? You got it. Here comes Monster Reborn. What can he reborn? He can reborn like one of my guys. I guess they'll go Giga Gaga Gigo, unless he's bringing out his own Raw. But he's not going to have that much life points. Is he really going to do that? No, wait. Can't be special summoned. Yeah, no, he's grabbing one of my guys. Okay. Yeah, he's taking Shapina. Ooh, yay. I love this song. Alright, has Shapina now. Now what? You just gonna do some damage to me? I guess so. No, never mind. Not gonna do damage because of True Sun God. Alrighty. Let's see. Etoile, Aria, Schuberta, LG, Harmonist. Thing I love about Worm is that it doesn't target the cards, but yeah, that's always fun. That's one of the main reasons I like this deck so much. Etoile's non-target bounce is so effective at getting rid of problems. Let's see. How do I want to go about this? One of those is probably Metal Reflex Slime. I think I need a bit more damage. But how to get more damage is the question. Could I get rid of my problems? Listen, some problems are too great even for that. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do here, I'm going to Etoile again. We're going to return Shapina. We're going to get rid of Sun, or we're going to get rid of Revelation. We can do a bit of damage now. One of those is probably Metal Reflex Slime, which we can't stop. Actually, no, wait! We can stop it, because I have Herald of Orange Light in my hand now. Is that lethal? It is lethal. There goes Guardian Slime. There we go. Nice. Could orange thingy work in generator? Maybe you'd have to have. I'm trying to think. Most generators usually have what? 3 of the Vala. Vala, I think, is the red one. 3 Har. You mostly need things in your hand, though, is the thing. Do you have enough fairies in hand? Isn't Mardell the only fairy, and don't usually only run one of her? There's fairies on field, but you need a fairy in your hand to use Orange Light. United Front. When a trap is activated while you control 2 or more face-up monsters with the same level, negate the activation and destroy it. Probably. You know, hold on. Let's double check that. Let's see. Generator, let's see. No, Mardella's a plant. Those are in your extra deck. Hella's a zombie. Har's a spellcaster. Frodi's a warrior. Dovelgus is a machine. Ugud is a rock. Falgar is a beast. Nidhogg's a worm. Yeah, you have 3 Vala. That's... If you search Vala in the middle of the turn, theoretically, yeah, you can use her, and then you can, like, send her to grave, but, like... I don't know. You could probably do it, but I think you're better off with just more generic stuff. can see the vision, though. You know what? Try it. Herald of Orange Light isn't expensive. Just give it a try. Yeah, she does have the grave effect, so it's, you know, not the worst thing in the world. You probably grab her in the middle of the combo, too. Yeah, you could probably get away with it. But she is your only, like, useful thing. None of the other hand traps are fairies, really. So you would need her or another orange light in hand. Anything for a negate, yeah. You know, I could see it. I don't think it'd be great, but I'd definitely give it a try, at least. Yay. Alrighty, let's do one more. If I ain't Baronin, then I'm oranging. Understandable. Okay, I have first movement solo. They have ground collapse. I'm not too concerned with ground collapse, but first movement solo first is great, as long as it doesn't get negated. If this gets negated, I have a problem. Uh-oh. Oh, Perulia. Okay, I don't mind that one. I don't mind that one as much. Oh yeah, I know that feeling. Horus generator, that sounds cool. Oh, this bubble is popping out on my side of the field. That's cute. I like that. Havness! Ah! Well, definitely getting Schuberta above anything else. Good old Tearlament. Okay, I can special summon LG, so now we have Destruction. No, wait, I can't. Not the same level. Alright, well, you know what? A free summon's a free summon. This is gonna be annoying. Yep, here comes Rukalos. Oh boy. Yeah, now this is a problem. So the problem, right? She can negate Concerto, which I would prefer not happening. I can't really do much else. I can Imperm and United Front and hope for the best. That might just have to be my option here. I can't do much else, sadly. Although, oh no, wait, no, I can't do that because yeah, LG's in my hand. But it can get me R. Okay, you know what? Yeah, let's try Concerto and see what happens. Yep. Alright, here comes big man. No, Dracos Tapelia. That makes things worse, not gonna lie. Alright. This is a problem now, because I was going to go into Bloom Harmonist, but now Dracos Tapelia can stop that with his quick effect. So we're just gonna have to set here. And put Refrain in defense. Sadly, because, yeah, I don't have any other options here. Baguska's not available for this event, and I'm not gonna lie, that would have helped out a ton here. Yeah, this is tricky now. Granted, it was already tricky. Dude, I hate tier limit. I hate tier limit so much. That's not fun. Haven't seen that monster for a while. Yeah, Draco, good old Draco's Stapelia. Foolish Burial Goods. Alright, here it comes. We sent away Sulliek, so we're adding... There's Rhino Heart. Here's Scream. There's Rhino Heart. Yeah, that's not even remotely surprising, to be quite honest. We can stop that with Valor. We milled 3, one of those being Luri, so now Luri is going to proc. Oh boy. Oh no, wait, it wasn't discarded. Here goes Grief. They send their Havnus back. Havnus procs. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Here comes Kit Kalos. No. Alrighty, now what? There goes Sharon! Yay! Listen, sometimes in Yu-Gi-Oh! All you need is a good no. Nyarla. When Xe summoned, discard this card. Increase this card's rank by the number of discarded cards. Well, this has material. Target a monster in the grave. Detach all materials. Attach that card as a material. Oh boy. See, this is the thing I hate the most about tier limits, right? The only real effective way to stop them is by hard stopping them, right? Interrupting them in, like, key moments is just not anywhere near as effective as it is for a lot of other decks. Yeah, and now they can go full Fiendsmith. Hold on a moment. Yep. Actually, if they get yeah, this is probably enough for lethal. They can probably build enough links to just outright kill me this turn. Oh yeah, yeah, they're good. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of cards that, like, circumvent the standard ways of interaction and still are essentially unaffected. Now he can... Yep. Yep, there's Lethal. Bonk. Bonk. You know, the funniest part is, if I had Dweller, I'm pretty sure Dweller's not available for this event. But yeah, having Dweller would have been like one of the key things. Actually, no, it wouldn't have. He was able to summon Draco's Depelia first. Yeah. Let's do one more. Yeah. Bonk. How, come to think of it, that like circumventing standard things is the same reason I don't really like Fiendsmith all that much. On top of its splash ability, like Fiendsmith being able to essentially be in any other deck is like very annoying. Expected die, United Fronts. This is a good hand. I have Refrain, I have Ostinato, I like this. Albion, alrighty, we got branded. I'm going to wait. I have Herald of Orange Flight. Yeah. Unstoppable, King of Games, undefeatable, blistering bolt that crashes the earth. Anime lover. Icy edge wedded in shadow. Fan of the anime. Stoic, unfathomable. Duel Links enjoyer. I love that so much, though. It is such a cool feature. It's so silly, but it is very fun. Branded Fusion. What did he send? He sent Albaz and Lubellion. Alright. Yeah, it'd be like that sometimes. Like I said, those pet decks are dangerous. Those are the ones you should truly be afraid of all the time, every time. Anyone who's willing to invest that much in a deck and understand it truly, its ins and outs, are people you should be afraid of. Ah, that's right, she does that. See? Case in point. I forgot she even does that. Yeah. I don't think any of my decks can really be like classified truly as pet decks. I kind of just use like a lot of whatever. But I do have a bunch of decks that I like. I like Centurion a lot. New Blue Eyes is really fun, although I liked Blue Eyes just before that. It was also fun. I like Sword Soul a lot. I like Punk a lot. I'm a big I'm a big Synchro person. Synchro decks are more my thing. Synchros and Dragons. If you use the Synchros and or Dragons, I probably enjoy it. Oh, like Dragon Link as an example is another one. I used Adamantipator. It was like my first major deck when I started playing. That was fun too. I like a lot of Link decks too. Okay, so this is a bit tricky, but I think I can... I think I'll be fine? Maybe. This might be a bit The branded end phase is quite complicated, so let's see what happens here. Branded banishment, alright. That complicates things. Does Mirror Jade activate if you use him as an Xyz material? That is a great question. I think the way Mirror Jade is worded, I think your opponent has to do something to it. Would being detached as a material from your opponent's card count? That is a great question. Maybe. I am not a Yu-Gi-Oh! Rule person. Don't quote me on that. But I think I would have it work that way. If I had the card worded that way, I think it would work that way, yes. But I'm not Mr. Konami, so don't ask me. Yep, here comes the fusion. Out comes Mirror Jade, and they have another one available. This is going to be very tricky. They're going Masquerade! Oh god, they're going to tax me! Who to special summon? Ow! Alright, here comes a fusion summon. You can use monsters from either field. He's pitching Perulia. Was that Perulia? Fubulos, wrong one. Perulia is the other one. Surprisingly, I don't see the Charmies that much. I don't know them by sight. Alright, took Baka. Out comes Mirror Jade. Alright, so I have a big problem with Mirror Jade in that Mirror Jade non-target banishes to get rid of my stuff. So this is going to be very tricky. Yeah, jellyfish and bird. Yeah, they're pretty much. Banish one monster on the field. Okay. Now he's special summoning a Dogmatica. Or a Branded. Or a Despia. Out comes... Oh, that's like... Prusky... Yeah, I don't even know this thing's fucking name, but I know what it does. Target a fusion, extra deck type. In your graveyard, banish it, or special summon it. Okay. Yeah, I like Dispater a lot, too. Dispater is really cool. What to do here? If I summon Typhon, that's not going to count as activating a monster effect. And it will still let me stop Mirror Jade from banishing. No, so it's going to make it so Mirror Jade can't interrupt the rest of my board, which I really need. And it will stop Parhesian from banishing something, but I don't really care about him banishing stuff from my graveyard right now. Because he can only banish the extra deck stuff, and I have multiple Bakas. It's the Mirror Jade that's going to be the problem. You lose next turn, though. That is true. This is tricky. What else could I do here? Let's see. Etoile needs a Maestra, right? Yeah, I have Shapina in hand. Yeah, I think my best course of action, I'm going to summon Typhon. I'm going to use Typhon so that he can't Mirror Jade. And then using that, I'm going to Pendulum Summon for Shapina so I can get to Etoile so I can send Mirror Jade back to the extra deck. I think that's my best course of action here. Who are you bouncing? I'm going to have bodies. I'm gonna scale couplet, scale refrain, and that'll let me use the other ones. By pendulum summon. That will leave sonata, probably, and soprano. But I need to, yeah, I think I just straight up need Typhon here. And I think that should give me enough to actually do this. Also, quality song to have pop up during this point. Alright. There we go. Oh, we can't pendulum some. Yeah, that's right. This is if you control. That creates issues. Do I want to send him back? Leaves the field, destroys the monsters. I might just have to, not gonna lie. Yeah. Wait a minute. No way, I think I just goofed. I'm pretty sure that's branded, no, he's not doing it. Never mind. Well, this is a problem. Still. I have an idea. Ow. Show Sonata, pick Valor. I want another 4, so I have United Front, so I could at least get rid of that trap back there. Any breathing room I can get is good breathing room, I think. Droll and Lockbird, that's fine. I can't summon it, damn it. That's a problem, yeah. And now, let's get rid of taxes. Taxes are bad. No taxes. There goes the banishment. Damn. Do 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 do. Ah! You took my Typhon, you meanie. Yeah, that's not great. Although, again, I'm not sure there was much. I'm trying to think. Was there another way I could have gone around that? Or a better way, potentially. Not another way. There's always other ways. Was there a better way? I'm trying to think. What could I have done instead? I could have tried to send it, and that would have let Mirror Jade banish something, and I really would have preferred my monsters not getting banished, but that still would have let me get at least a Twa on the board, maybe? I don't know how the end phase interaction would have worked with a Twa. Like, bouncing herself to protect from the Mirror Jade destruction. Maybe this would have been a good time to at least figure that out for later. Oh well. Oh no! Oh well. Good duels today. So we get a bunch of stuff! Give me all the gems. They're all mine. 405. Jeez. And we got some dual pass. That's very good, actually. I've been spending a lot trying to get all the Supreme King stuff, because yeah, I want to get to Supreme King next. So I've been spending all my points on that as of late to try out more stuff. Yeah, that was a lot of points. But yeah, we will stop there for now. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you come around for next time. Next time being the 21st, Wednesday. Where we will actually continue with Duel. I know we were doing Duel last time. I felt like switching it up because this event was around. And I've been having fun with the event, so... we will return to Duel. We're in the Shadow Realm in Duel, so that's going to be fun to go through all that. Thank you. Later. Also, thank you someone for popping along. Again, I'm amazed you somehow got that name, not gonna lie. That is truly the biggest surprise out of today. But yeah, thanks. Later. Whee!